Hello everyone. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Chronicle. I am the Black Shadow and we're just back here at the train here at Heim Rada stop, just after having done a teeny weeny bit of off-screen work, folks. Nothing much, nothing particular. There is a Fitty Frenzy that is available that I could delve into, but I really do not want to do that. Well, there'll be another one later on, so whatever. But yeah, I just came back here just to do a couple bits and pieces. Nothing particularly much. Not much has changed. So we can get straight on with moving on with Mount Gundor. Still got a bit of distance that we need to go of this, truth be told. And it's not really worth starting a build at Heim Rada until we find a way to deal with all these embers, to be honest. So, well, it's not really worth it, to be honest. Let's let's deal with the priority first, which is allowing us to build what we want to build at Heim Rada. We can't do the place properly anyways until the embers stop, so that's just one of those things. One thing that has actually happened though, which I forgot, I can't remember when it did or didn't happen. Max's wrench, the Stinger wrench, can now be built up, folks. I don't know quite when it did happen, but it can. To a new wrench, folks, the poison wrench. We will do that. Obviously, being that it's poison wrench, it automatically has the poison ailment put on it. Look how much that wrench has got. It's crazy. We can't move it on now until we get defeat a Sliff and a Star Tortoise, whatever. But plenty of upgrading to be done as well. Though notice the attack is already where it needs to be, which I'm like kind of using. But yeah, so we've now got a poison wrench, which is kind of cool. With the question shooter, which still looking for that heat fairy. I don't know how it'd be all that far. And yeah, of course, Monica's claymore. We can't do it either. So we're working on it. We're working on it. Lovely. But yeah, folks, I say it's just we just can't really do too much on the diorama, folks, at the moment, which is kind of a shame. It's kind of nice to be able to sort of switch between the two. Ooh, that's actually quite effective. It's nice to be able to switch between the two, folks. Truth be told, look how quickly that goes up now, because it's back to its base. It's not like plus 10. That is scary. And I have got Cedric with me as well, so it means that any bonuses you get like well increased. That's superb. But yeah, there's just not really a lot of point in playing around the diorama. We've just it's just a case of working our way through a little bit, folks. Unfortunately. Oh no, you don't, sir. I know what they're doing. Ah! He missed. Yeah, it's a weird little thing there, folks. The problem is that their gun is so big that you can actually move past the actual nozzle of the gun, so it can't actually hit you when he's aiming and he shoots. It can't hit you because you just the gun's too long. Really weird. Like, see here? See, the gun's already gone past, so he can't do anything. Strange, that. Never mind. Look at that, level up already with 3 enemies beaten. Oh, that is, that's horrendous. That really is. Hello, sir. How did he not hit me there either? Poison wrench is a nasty old weapon, actually, to be honest, folks. It's not too far off reaching the end of the path. Actually, is the poison wrench? It's not that far off. To be honest, some of the weapons that we have got aren't all that far off being roughly the end of where they need to be. Truth be told, that's a scary thought. We're only in chapter 5, but hey ho. Right. Fortunately, yeah, we can see everything we need to take on. I don't quite know the actual path, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, I'm just doing a little bits and pieces off screen. Just practicing bits of theatre really as well, because I felt I needed to. I know what we've done all right actually with all the speed that we've come across so far, but still need. Ooh, what is that? A burger. What is this? If you're thinking it reminds you of the Memo Eater, you're quite right. It reminds you of the Memo Eater. It's the same type of enemy basically, and you'll see that sometimes. You'll see like sort of reskins of enemies. You know, you'll see that a bit as we go on, like the rifle from it of the years, and you'll see it with that one. It was originally Memo Eater. There's a few reskins that will come across of it throughout the game. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. He's got no idea. Ow! We hit each other! Bastard! Can I say that? Oh, here's my LP. I suppose I can say what I want at some point. You know, I'm thinking, obviously, PG show this or whatever enough the rate. What is the rating of this game, anyways? I don't even know. Probably like 12 or something. Admittedly, I could get up and have a look, but I really could not be asked. Well, it ain't mature, that's for sure. Anyways. Yeah, anyways. Come on, game, hurry up. Suppose I could, admittedly, I could change to the Ripod, who's a lot quicker actually with the blades. Could do that. Yeah, I should do in the future. But yeah, folks, unfortunately, it's just a matter of working our way through a little bit at the moment, which is for better or worse. Now, I am conscious. I not make the greatest of viewing times. I understand that, folks. Believe me. But unfortunately, it's one of the necessaries. You know, that's why I like to say I do like being able to flick to and fro between the diorama stuff. But sometimes it's just unavoidable, really. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of point in getting started over at Heim. See, look, can't hit me. There's not a whole point in getting started over at Heim Rada and building stuff because all the embers around, which is preventing us building much. So, you know, it's just a bit of a waste of time, really. We can only sort of sort of build, really. It's like, it's silly. You might as well just do it all in one go, in a way. Mostly, it's nice to be able to sort of build in parts. Again, we wish, you know, we can't do things properly at all until the actual the embers stop. So. The problem is that occasionally there's just always anything really that much to add on, really. This is, I mean, you remember at the very start of the LP, folks, I sort of said about, I'm thinking, do I show every stage? Because I knew the sort of situation like this might end up coming up, folks. Obviously, you know, I've played most of this game before. You know, it's just a matter of working through, unfortunately. It's just like, I suppose that's dungeon, that's games of dungeons for you. Sometimes you just have to do a bit of hard graft. You know, and it's not like, you know, off-screen leveling, anything like that. Well, you know, again, you know, if I'm doing leveling, you know, I can do that off-screen. That's not a problem for some RPGs. And I do that, or that kind of similar sort of thing. But no, unfortunately, can't really off-screen this sort of thing. It's sort of part of the game. And again, I suppose it's part of the issue. Well, not issue. It's just how things are sometimes for games of dungeons and that sort of thing.
All right, that takes care of you guys.
I mean, you know, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into when you do start. You know, that there are times that you just got to go through big masses of areas of enemies, folks, and you've just got to just deal with it, really. Oh man, that's not nice. That's a bit of an ugly sphere. I mean, even the sphere, I don't want to show you doing every one of these, and it doesn't help, especially when it takes like forever. I mean, that's just like, you know, I mean, if this was like the Rainbow Wood, wouldn't be a problem. You just chip it over the edge, but you got to go all the way around. Oh dear me. Oh, it's so painful. Ugh, it's just vile. It really is sometimes. But hey, I tell you what, I will do this one. I've off-screened quite a few. I'll show this one. Why not? Show you what can be a bit of a problem, especially when the game does this sometimes. Occasionally, the game's counting system just goes completely ski-whiz and doesn't always recognise that you can't make it in like 2 shots. So Hopefully it hasn't done that. No, 7, that's plenty. Okay. Just, you know, I'll show you a one every now and again. Why not? So, at least the simple thing here is the path we got to take is pretty darn obvious, which I suppose is alright. It's just getting a judge for what the rough distances are is the problem. You have to kind of go with what the power shot is and kind of work it from there. And sometimes you're almost trying to intentionally not hit it in the sweet spot. I mean, that one has slightly... I've wanted to hit that in the end, actually, haven't I? Can I squeeze that? Ooh, lucky boy. Might just... Is it already worth... No, I was going to think, is it worth trying to swing it a little bit? No, maybe a little bit. Oh, that's poor. That's a poor decision, isn't it? Oh, that's actually... Oh, that's not a bad result, I suppose. It's a bit fun, I suppose, playing around with side and all that, but it's not easy, to be fair. Right, the problem is you've only got 5 shots left, and we're going to need several of those to even make it in, so we can't really afford a mistake like I think this is. That's a mistake. Oh, it's too hard. It's way too hard. There's the backspin saves us. Oh! Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness me. That was close. Game does move it away from the edge just so I can get all around, which is rather nice of it. Doesn't have to do that. Gentle little chip, don't need to do much of this. Chip it into space. Play almost any shot you want, really. Now we've just got to hit it across, aim for sort of the one with the most generally most sort of distance, about that, and just don't run it off, really. I might even aim it down there just in case, so there's a bit of runoff, just so I don't foul. Oh, backspin needs to catch. Backspin needs to catch. Oh dear. Gonna hit that directly? No. But because we're the same opposite colours, you can get away with just moving the sphere and then just playing the shot. Remember, nice and flat. Decent power, good connection, that should carry. Lovely. Again, it's 76 metres, you know, the power shot at that range is 121, so you're looking for about 3/4 of the bar, but you always want to overhit just in case, because if you don't get a nice connection, the sphere won't go as far. So you always want to overhit it just a little bit, and because you're aiming so flat down, you can afford to overhit it a bit. You can't afford to overhit it too much. You can afford to overhit it a bit. Ooh, bandit coins. That's could be handy one day. You never know. That's all Sphere is always. It's always really about in places like this, in the place that we'll end up going, sort of the next big dungeon. You know, and even in the Underwater Channel. It's just about making short, little, simple shots. That's all it's about. You know, unlike to me, as the Rainbow Wood, you can chip over sides and go through the actual woods themselves, which does make it very different. The Ocean Cave again. It's just generally short, little shots. You know, you don't have to hit the ball miles. Not necessary. You don't have to do that. It's just gentle little chips into the right space, get the right judgment, backspin it just to generally sort of kill it roughly where you land it. Where you're landing is generally where you're aiming for. Get the backspin right, stop it roughly there, and then you're all right. That's the general idea going for. Ooh, all enemies using Monica's sword. It's a challenge we like. Means I don't have to change Max's club, to be fair. Alright, endgame. Let's play then. You want to play? Let's play! Yeah, sit down. You're just not good enough. nice that the game's actually given us a healing point, because I haven't really made use of that yet, actually. The first one I did, I couldn't use, because we had the clear all healing, clear without healing thing, so... Nice notes there. Obviously, Monica's bangle does have the gradual healing, which actually has proved quite useful, actually. When I first put it on, thinking, I don't know, is it really that much? I'm not sure, but it's actually proved quite useful. Where is everything? Where is everything, folks? Let me just change Monica's bangle there, because she's got... I want this one on, and non-stop. I want to take off Petrify. We've still got those stick Joes that might be around, and they shoot like magic stuff, which does cause stop, which is really annoying. Because they shoot so quickly as well. Does not help at all. Really? Really? Where is everything, folks? Have I just like turned up and like the enemy have just surrendered? What's going on, eh? Stick Joes, you know what I was talking about? Stick Joes. There goes using the sword for everything. Never mind about that. Yeah, you see, that's that little magic shot that they use. Really annoying. Bye. Go away. This has such a high exorcism. I think it's exorcism that needs for those. It's just vicious. Seems I've found part of their army. That was 2 critical hits in that. Thanks. Oh, I cannot carry the cheese. The cheese is uncarryable. And I've been poisoned. It's not right. It's not odd. You can't poison me. Magmanoff. Ooh, that doesn't look particularly fun. Shall we deal with something else first? No, no, I'm setting you on fire. So yeah, there we are. That's better. No, keep getting told. Don't forget about the bangle. Don't forget about the bangle, Shadow. The bangle needs love too. Obviously not being particularly effective. Magic not doing that much more, to be fair. At least it gets the level. I need to remember to use it. I really do. Oh, loads of Griffon guys, all in a nice nice blockage to get both of them. Oh, come on, both poison. No. Why can't I hit this guy? My goodness me, I just couldn't hit him. That was ridiculous. I wasn't even trying to dodge, it's just... I just couldn't hit it. Ridiculous. Oh, that's generous. Like I need more of those. I'll take them. I'll take them. Ouch. Ouch. Nasty. I'll just use the thing now while I'm here, just so, you know, it's done, it's used. There we are, lovely. Just so we don't have to faff about that later. There we go. Choose your path, warrior. But it's a bit of a shame. So there just isn't sometimes much more to add on occasion, folks. You know, it's just. Well, I didn't try to lift that game. I mean, really. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, it's just there isn't a huge amount I can really add at the moment, to be honest, folks. I mean, which is quite annoying in a way. It is dungeon crawling at its very heart, folks. You know, I mean, you don't even get, you know, even like Final Fantasy games, you know, we've done obviously in the past and whatever else, you know, I mean, there's never any real dungeon crawling like this is really, honestly, it's a bit, to be honest. I don't generally play that many games that sort of that have this. This is one of the, to be honest, one of the more exceptions, you know, of games that operate in a proper dungeon system, because a lot of, you know, Final Fantasies, so they don't operate with dungeons or anything like that. It's not how they roll. You know, you've got areas where you can get attacked, but it's not quite the same. It doesn't feel quite the same. It's not like a real dungeon where it's just about fighting, you know. And you know, even if you're in areas that there's still story going on in the meantime, that sort of thing. But this is just proper work your way through. For better or worse, I suppose, mind you. Oh. In the face! Yeah, your snorkel didn't protect you there, did they? Scumbag. Oh. There we go. I mean, to be honest, I am certainly looking forward to finally getting a different weapon from Chronicle.
Looks like we got
Much as I love the Claymore, I'm not the biggest fan of the 4-hit combo. I mean, there is that one sort of move list which I much prefer. I think it's much better. Unfortunately, we don't have any weapons that really deal with that, which kind of sucks. Oh, what's that? Game, what is that? I hate it when you have these. When you only have one shot and it's like right in front of you, but they're the same colour. Different colours. It's you know, it's there to be finished off. Basically, it's done. It's a done deal. When it's like this, it's really annoying because sometimes they won't even. Sometimes they'll give you 2. Sometimes they'll just give you 1. Here, at least they've given us 2, which means we can be a bit more flexible. But I mean, it's so annoying. This best thing to do: aim it nice and high, and we want to land it a bit short. About that will do. Full top spin. And it will hit the ground and boom! Bounce forward. That's all you're after. You just need it to bounce. That's the easiest way. Just hit it high in the air, loads of top spin, and it just comes down and just brings it forward. To be honest, I'd actually hit that a bit harder than what I did, but there's lots of little tricks to Speeder. And Speeder's not an easy game. I know it's not an easy game, and even though I've played it a fair amount now, you know, it's still not easy. Ooh, Ruby. And I will get round to using some of these jewels in for synthesizing, that sort of thing. I will do it soon enough. Don't you worry, folks. It will happen. Just I don't really want to do it with the. I might justify doing it with the bangle, maybe. Actually, thinking about it, I might justify it for that. One more. Using the tripod. Yeah, why not? We'll do the one more, folks. Unfortunately, we've just got to get through the levels at the moment. There's not a lot else that we can really, realistically do. We've just got to almost grind away, if you will. But yeah, I mean, I can justify with the brassard. Which one is it we need? It's one of the 3 that I need. I think it's that one. So something with lightning and smash. Now, what jewels have we got here? A lot. So what's the ruby? Flame and smash. Diamonds you don't want to use. Or I'm not going to use. Lightning. But as to the durability, lightning and smash. Has anything got lightning and smash? Well, that's got the extra attack attitude, which would be quite useful for the precise. It still needs extra attack power. Oh, attack, lightning, smash. I think we have ourselves a winner. Why not? They're there to be used, and we're running desperately out of inventory space. How much is that? Again, just one synthesis point. Crazy, eh? And a nice attack boost as well, for that matter. Still lightning and smash. What is wrong? That's a madness. I think it's the third one that I need. Or want, or I'm after, or whatever you want to call it. I think it is. I might use one more like that, because it's taking forever to develop that. That didn't even go right. What the hell? Ugh! How much more does it want? How much more does it need? There's a new enemy here, the Bomberhead. I don't know what that guy's problem is, but he's going down. There we go. I still haven't gotten used to using this thing, to be honest. I'm still trying to get used to this. That guy, they actually drops bombs. I think we sell for some reasonable money. Oh yes, folks, you might notice on the back. Oh yeah, forgot to mention ride pod. Yeah. No. I made the bucket pack and put it on the back. It's now up to 160 energy units, or whatever you want to call it. So forgot to mention that. Apologies. No. Ugh. To be honest, it all looks like it all really goes well at the moment. It looks really awesome. I mean, it does look better with the multi-feet, but for purposes of moving around faster and also trying to get used to this bloody thing, I'm just rolling around with the motor blades at the moment. It does take a while to get used to. It really does. Ooh. I hate it when it has these and they just branch off in multiple paths. Try and get a bit of a higher camera so I can see. How do you fight that? How do you fight that if you're that Griffon soldier? I mean, you don't. You just have to sort of just surrender, really. You just can't fight it. Just circling around. How do you do it if you're anything, really? I mean, it's lethal. You can't fight that, really. And look at that. He's just running circles around it. It's just not really. It's not really fair, is it, folks? I mean, I don't really. I couldn't care, to be honest, but it's just harsh. Oh, we got lots of things over here. We got ourselves a small army. Yeah, chop that guy down to size. Pathetic. Come to me. Ow, I can't do that. It's just destroying everything, Steve. He's the guys. It's just ruthlessness. It's ruthless. It is quick. I mean, what do you do, folks? It's just nasty, nasty stuff. Yes, I've been practicing those a little bit as well. Trying to get better. Yeah, why not? Oh, no, I'm not gonna have it. Oh, no, not the monster. Yeah, I've been doing, obviously, with all the off-screen stuff. I've obviously, any experience I've been getting has been going to the monster transformation. It's just, it takes so freaking long. I mean, to be honest, it's not really worth actually spending time leveling up the monster transformation until you get to like the end of the game, anyways. Because obviously, the enemies you're getting have got the most experience. It's the quickest way of doing it is there. It just takes so. Ugh, it's just so long. It's just filthy. I feel like I'm a bit of time. I'm getting shot from both sides. What's this about? Dodgy camera. You as well. Oh, missed it. Not this time. Boom! Goodbye, sir. And this thing, because it's got such a high lightning stat with the sword, I mean, that's brutal. That's brutal. The gun rods, I mean, it's just, the thing is just, this is so mobile. I mean, I think I'm starting to get the hang of how to best use the propellers. I mean, it's just brutal, this. Good, really? Back on the right pod. More carnage. It's just brutal, isn't it? It's ruthless stuff. Loving it, to be fair. Makes my life so much easier. Beautiful. Beautiful. This makes it a breeze. Hey, more medals. No, we don't want to move to the sphere. I don't even know where it is. One more. Yeah, why not? I've showed the other two. I'll show this one as well. More mellow banana. Really weird items, mellow bananas. They restore your health, but they can create thirst, which is kind of a bit weird. I don't remember how much they restore. I think it's about the same amount that the chestnuts restore. I think. But yeah, you use it and it can cause thirst, which is kind of annoying. Doesn't really mean that much because, you know, you should have loads of tasty waters by now. Sorry about that, folks. Goodness me, that was exception. That was extremely unprofessional. I hate these, just little divots. These are annoying to get right. Oh, I've mishit it as well. But the mishits kind of worked out in the end. Oh, I hate those so much, trying to get those right. Real pain. Right, so I want to swing this up in the air. And just a bit of slice, not much. Put the backspin. And just let the swerve take it. Oh dear. Oh, what was that? That was disgusting. I don't think I'm going to get this. 2. No, I'm not going to get this, am I? Well, I don't know. I'm very unlikely. I'll do what I can. Don't look good, though. The only way I can get this is to get it right in that point down there, which is going to be very difficult. I'll try my best. Oh wow, how's that? How is that for a shot? I'm happy with that. It's fantastic. Right, we got to drop it before it lands. One attempt. Lots of top spin. And it should land not far before it, but it will do. Zoom! Amazes me how far the acceleration it gets is quite something. mean, to be fair, if you put it on full backspin, it will start going backwards when it lands, to be fair. It tends to just sort of hit the ground and almost stop on the ground and then just roll backwards more than start bouncing down. But 2 mighty healings? Yeah, it's alright. Not quite what I'm doing it for, to be honest, get the mighty healings, because I've got loads of many ways. But, you know, I'm not too worried. Right, lovely. Well, that's 3 stages more down, which is pretty good, to be fair, for a video. I could do more, but I think that's plenty of dungeoneering for one day, folks. This isn't Nightmare. You know, what you are seeing, it is an illusion. It is only a game, I think. You know, there's no Traeger, there's no follies, no time shift. It's just simply Max and Monica questing to save the world and climb Mount Gundor, which we are still endeavouring to do, folks. We've still got a few stages before we manage that, but that will have to do for now. Next time, folks, we will be approaching whatever this is, the secret of Fire Mountain. Bit odd. Okay then, folks. Well, whatever, we're going to do that. We're going to take that on probably next time, folks. Well, we will be taking on. There's nothing else for us to do. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. So, ta-ta for now.